Every single night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., there's a knock on my door. It's never loud, never rushed, just one slow, deliberate knock. The first time it happened, I was sure I was dreaming. I mean, who would be knocking at that hour? I just rolled over and went back to sleep. But then it happened again, the next night. Same time, same single knock. This time, I got up. My heart was pounding as I crept to the door and looked through the peephole. Nothing, just the empty, dimly lit hallway. No footsteps, no elevator dinging, just silence. That's when a cold chill washed over me. I remembered my neighbor across the hall, Mr. Henderson. He died last year. A sudden heart attack, they said. They found him alone in his apartment a few days later. He was a quiet man, always kept to himself. The thought sent a shiver down my spine, but I tried to rationalize it. It's an old building, pipes make noises, it could be anything. But the knock came again the next night, and the night after that. Always at 3:17 a.m. Always that same, patient rhythm. My rationalizations started to fall apart. This wasn't the building settling, it was too precise, too intentional. I decided I needed proof, something to show I wasn't losing my mind. So, I started recording my sleep, setting up my phone on my nightstand. The next morning, I scrubbed through the audio file, my hands a little shaky, and there it was. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the microphone picked it up perfectly, one clear knock. But as I listened closer, turning the volume all the way up, I heard something else. A faint, raspy whisper, almost lost in the static right after the knock. It was just one word. Open. My blood ran cold. This was real. Desperate for answers, I started digging through anything I could find related to Mr. Henderson. That's when I found an old, unplayed voicemail he'd sent me a few weeks before he died. I'd seen the notification, but had been busy and forgotten to listen. With trembling fingers, I pressed play. His voice was weak, filled with static. But it wasn't his voice that made me freeze. It was the sound in the background of the message. The exact same knock. Then I heard him, his voice barely audible, strained with fear. He said, "If it starts knocking again, don't answer when it comes from inside." I didn't sleep at all after that. I just sat on my couch, staring at the door, waiting. The clock ticked past 3:16, then 3:17, then 3:18, silence. There was no knock on my front door. A wave of relief washed over me, so powerful it almost made me dizzy. Maybe it was over. Maybe listening to the message had somehow broken the cycle. Then I heard it. It wasn't from the hallway. It was from right behind me, one slow, deliberate knock on my bedroom wall.